Okay.
What are those boring questions that you guys wanna ask me? Don't be hard on me, okay? Who's going first? Alright. Raise the other mic.
Not coming out. I think the battery is there.
Okay, no problem.
Good morning, ma'am. Here's my first question. What inspired you to go on beauty therapy?
If I get the question right, you mean like what inspired me to be an entrepreneur in the beauty industry? If anyone has read my book, I think the story is there, but I'm just going to give you like a short story of how I got into this industry. So this was not by chance or anything. It was that when I was young, I was already like when I was younger, I was like already into fashion parade, beauty projects and things like that. And I've always loved to make people beautiful. So also, when I go to the salons, I didn't like how people were being treated, especially the staff. I saw that a lot of people will come to the salon and they were happy. They go happy, but the staff, they were never happy. So I told myself that one day I am also going to have a salon and I'm going to be better, which is I'm going to be a better boss and I'm going to treat people right and I'm going to take care of them and I want them to smile as well. And that was like what inspired me, just to see smiles on the staff faces. Yeah. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
All right.
Good morning. My question is, I want to be involved to own a beauty industry, to go beyond of people is not easy. Like, so I want to learn, I want to know how do you manage to. So when everything is coming left and right and you have to be there, you have to be here, you have a lot of things, how do you manage to be there to handle everything?
Thank you, Sam, for that question. Because I know that a lot of bosses out there want to also hear this. And I know they can relate to how many of these things can be overwhelming. You can go from high to very low. And sometimes you can go low, and there's never going to be high. And even when you expect high, other things are going to come up. It's not, there is no code to it. Because business is already a risk. So you have to understand what business is. You understand that you're taking a risk. Then also your purpose. So if you have a purpose and you have a reason behind why you have the business in the first place, that can help you. And also passion. If you're passionate about it, that will also like motivate you to keep going. Although it's not easy, many times we cry, just like in Slave Boys, there's a chapter that says the bosses also cry. So there is really no, there is no, oh, she's a boss and she can handle everything. Remember, bosses are also human. We don't handle everything. We cry mostly. But then because we don't bring the problems out, we don't discuss it, we don't tell them that this is what it is. We still have to come out and be strong. It's why many might not really know that behind the scene we are tearing, and many times we are like really down. But it's just that we don't bring that. So to answer your question, it's not easy. Gosh, emphasis on it's not easy. Thank you, Miss Annie.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, Miss Peter, would you like to?
Okay, so I would like to ask, you obviously had this a lot for quite a long time. What would you say is the craziest funny thing that's ever happened inside the store?
Okay, thank you, Miss Nikita, for the question. There has been a lot of crazy moments, but the one that happened did not happen inside the salon. But I would say the craziest one was when a staff of mine called me like around 1 and was asking for me to give him a loan. And if I don't give him the loan, like around midnight, which is 1,000 rands, said, send me 1,000 rands. And I was like, why are you calling me at this time? It's very late. Then he said he needs it urgently. And if I don't send it, he's not going to come to work the second day. That was so shocking. There has been a whole lot of crazy moments. There has been people who try to attack me physically. I'm talking about employees. There has been employees also trying to, like fight or just break things and just destroy. The crazy moments in this business, they are endless and they are unbelievable. There are things that when you hear, you'll be like, did that really happen? Then yeah, it really happened. Yes, there have been so many people taking me to CCNA with lies, like so much lies, things that doesn't exist. Yeah, it's tough, Yeah, did I answer your question?
Yes, you did.
Alright, thank you. Next.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My question is, what's the biggest risk or opportunity you see in the salon right now, and how should we respond to it?
The biggest risk, honestly, if I'm going to be honest, is knowing that the business is a service business and you are not the one serving the clients. There are people here that serve the clients, and there is a mentality, or like, can I say, a mindset of people who serve. They make it like it's theirs, and you cannot tell them anything. Even though they are working under you or that, they feel some kind of, like they are some kind of superior. So when you tell them something or they want something from you and you are not given, they turn against you. They turn against you in a very bad way. They turn against you by telling stories that are not there, just for your clients to not accept you or to like you, so they can take the clients. The biggest risk is knowing that after investing in a whole lot of people, you still find that they betray you, they leave you, and when they leave you at a time whereby you wouldn't expect. They leave you at a busy time. They leave you. So the risk is not like a one-time thing. It's like a recurring thing. It happens every time. So it's like you don't even sleep well, knowing that you can go to work tomorrow and the staff has gone, and there is no staff to serve the clients. And now when you hear the story of how this person has come, it's going to be something that you're not, like, you can't comprehend, because you're asking yourself, but this person was here yesterday and everything was fine, but then they are gone. And many times when you try to look for them or you try to find where they stay, they are not there. So it's like so much risk and it's so hard. Like, this business is the hardest, I can tell you. And many times I tell people, if someone says they want to open a salon, I'll be like, you need 2 lives. You cannot use 1 life to run this business. Did I answer your question? Thank you, Miss Marco. Miss Wale, Mr. Wale. Okay, you are busy. Okay, Miss Emily, do you have a question? Try, ask me.
They've already asked the question that I wanted to ask.
Wait. Yep. All right, guys.
Oh, she have another question.
You have a question? Okay.
I wanted to ask, I know you're a family woman and as well as an entrepreneur. How do you juggle it, like, family business as well too? Like, how have you been able to balance it? Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I think that's a good question. So I was thank for this question. You see, there is a saying that where you mostly spend your time grows. If you spend most of your time with your business grows. If you spend your time with your family grows. I had to learn this in a very hard way. You know, like the sacrifice was something that cost me. It cost me love, friends, not understanding, the kind of business that I have and how you can manage. I didn't know myself. I didn't also know what I was putting myself into. So when, you have to be at the salon to make sure everything goes well, and then the kids are at home. Families are there for you to take care of, and it's difficult to do that at the same time. So I realized a lot were missing at home. I had to choose between home and the business. So at some point, I had to put more of my time in the family than I'm putting in the business. And since that happened, I have been losing so much in the business. But I had to choose. There is no ever going to be a balance when it comes to having a business like a service business and also having a family. You just have to choose which one are you investing more of your time in, or which one, you just have to choose. So I chose the family. But that realization came at a later time. After it has cost me so much, like the kids, the lots were missing. I just, like the lots were missing. And I realized, I can't keep going like this. Also, I just knew this problem is never going to be over. It's been a roller coaster. And I've been dealing with it. There's no balance, to be honest. That has never been. Any other question? All right.
I hear that everything that you said it's not easy to handle business. And now my question is, what's your motto in business? In each and every business you went through, despite beauty, boutique, anything, what's your motto? What keeps you going?
What? You see the question, like I've been answering all the questions. I'm also going to be honest. I had different mottos almost every year. Like from the start, I said what kept me and what even inspired me in the first place was to take care of the staff. Then there was some realization, and there was a time passion was keeping me going. There was a time purpose was pushing me, reasons were there, and also it's like I have so much to do. If other people went to war and they saved a whole lot of, community from the war and died there, what is a salon compared to what they did? So sometimes I just think about our forefathers and our mothers at the time, what they fought for, for us to be here. So I wait and I see, this is not so much compared to what they had to go through. People were caged in a very small world for, so many months, and they were feeding them in the womb. We are not forgetting people who were changed as well, but they still survived, some of them. So when I think about those things, I see, what? This is nothing. Breaks my heart, to know that, when you trust someone, when you put all your heart in there, and you have no mission of doing something, here, and everything you think about is to make sure they are better, but then it's not always what they are thinking about. And that really breaks my heart almost every time. Even when I've seen it all, I'll tell myself I've seen it all. But then another will happen. But then it still breaks my heart. Because I am not as strong as our forefathers. But I use that to keep pushing myself. Thinking about what other people are also going through. When I think about war, especially, I think about what people are going through in Afghanistan, Palestine, and all of those places where there is war. Just wait, I just wait, I am still thankful, and I would say gratitude. I would say gratitude is what my motto is, and that's how I've been going. Thank you, Ms. Messi. Is that all the questions? If you have any questions for me, are you sure? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Right.
See you next time.
Nice. Same time.